Hey, what's up everyone? How are we doing? In this video, I'm going to show you how to perform a finishing move in Black Ops Cold War and give you some tips and tricks for getting 15 of them done in multiplayer to unlock the Stone Operator. But before we jump into it, if you find some value in this video, then please make sure to leave a like on it, and if you're not already, then subscribe to the channel for more Call of Duty and Black Ops Cold War related videos. Now let's get amongst it. To kick things off, let's get into how to actually perform a finishing move. Much like in Modern Warfare and Warzone, in order to perform an execution or a finishing move, you need to be positioned behind an enemy and then hold down your melee button. There are 3 different positions that an enemy can be in to start an execution. The first is when an enemy is standing upright. The second is when an enemy is prone. And the last is when an enemy is in a downed state, which is only really going to be the case in Fireteam or the VIP Escort mode. I personally play on a tactical layout, which means that on controller, I press and hold the circle button to perform an execution. This layout just helps with my gameplay in general, so I can crouch using my analog stick while in a gunfight, and I don't have to take my thumb off of the stick. I also find that this layout is a bit more reliable when it comes to getting a finishing move started, so you could think about trying this layout if you're having trouble triggering your own executions with your analog stick. Another thing that's going to help with getting this challenge done is to run either the Ghost perk, so while you're moving you won't show up on the minimap if an enemy spy plane is in the air, the Ninja perk, so you're more silent while you're trying to run up on players, or ideally both of these perks at the same time. In order to use both of these perks at the same time, you can use either the Lawbreaker or the perk Greed Wildcards. I'd also recommend using the Field Mic Field upgrade, which when you place it on the ground basically acts like a mini UAV and it shows you if someone is within the radius of it. Also, having a cheeky stun or flash grenade on your class is going to help you out as well. I personally found this challenge easiest to do in the Fireteam Dirty Bomb mode, and I managed to get it done within about 3 games. It's a bit of a dirty tactic, but what I did was every time that I died, rather than deploying back on my squad mate on the ground, I air deployed, and then I straight away pulled my shootout and I scouted the area below while I was just floating in the air. Once I noticed someone who was either dropping back in or was running to a certain location, I just bombed it straight down at them and tried to land behind them so I could get a surprise execution. This can fully backfire on you, but I found that this way was quicker and the most effective way to sneak up on people. Another thing that I noticed as well, and I'm not too sure if it was just the case for me or if the challenge is a bit bugged out at the moment, but the only execution that seemed to count were the ones that I got on players who were fully standing upright. When I got them on a prone or a downed player, it didn't count towards the challenge at all. So it could be worth keeping an eye on that to see if it's the case for you as well. If you find that others are tracking for you, then taking advantage of downed players who are really vulnerable is going to be the way to go, because they're just sitting ducks when they're on the ground downed, but you just need to make sure to keep an eye out for other players who could kill you during the finishing move animation. If you've got any questions at all, or want to share some of your own strats that you've been using to get this challenge done, then feel free to leave a comment below. Hopefully you've found some value in this video. If you have, then please make sure to leave a like on it, and if you're not already, then subscribe to the channel for more Call of Duty and Cold War related videos. Alright, I'll catch you next time. You take it easy.